Bring the mic up if you can, so I'll be able to hear you. Can you do that? All right. Okay.
Can you bring your little friend out?
You the bunny? Okay, hold on. He has to come out of his hutch. He has a very special entrance. It's a little shy. He needs to go to the, what is it called?
The speaking circle.
Speaking circle. You need to go to the speaking circle. Oh. He's not ready. He's going back into his hutch. Maybe he'll do it later.
This is why I'm here.
Oh. Love. The tenderness of our bunny hearts. We are all one in the bunny heart. Puppy heart, kitty heart, whatever you choose. Yeah.
I never chose tenderness before.
Oh. Yeah.
Even the teacher I had for...
Hold on, I got to turn my volume up a little. Go ahead.
Even the teacher that I spent the most time with in my life, 17 years, would, kick my ass around the block.
Yeah. Old school. Yeah. I had a violin teacher like that, my first one. Screamed and yelled and swore at me when I was 6.
Yeah.
And he'd sit there and pick the wax out of his ear with his key while I was playing. He pounded his hands on the fabric-covered chair so hard, my parents had to have recovered the chair. He would say, "God in heaven, damn it to hell, you jackass!" And he'd pound. I'm 6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know my dad.
My dad was a whole nother kettle of fish. Just as intense. I do. Yeah, I do. The hardest thing that I had to learn along the way was to be gentle with myself. It was one of the hardest things because I was very hard on myself. And people who know me well know that. I used to make type A look catatonic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see the way you are with your little things.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be fussy.
Well, thank God that's over.
I'm very laid back now.
Is that
true? You should have seen me then. That's what it took at 16, I'll tell you. To sit in that beanbag chair and blow through the universe. It took indomitable will and to not move. There's a good side. But then it's important to know how to ease up. How to love, how to soften, how to be tender. If you've learned to be hard, you need to learn to be tender. Mm-hmm. There it is. Feel that? Yeah, beautiful. You should get one of these. I'll tell you how to get one. Keep it with you all the time. One of my clients gave it to me. He has one in his suit pocket all the time, and I ordered half a dozen, giving them away. And
so this sounds a little silly, but I don't know whether I need to open the lens or close it more, because while I tend to be very hard on myself and everyone, I'm also extremely passive and don't have a very strong will or discipline.
okay, let me be clear about the description of wide angle. This is a great question. Thank you. Wide angle does not mean profoundly present. It doesn't mean passive. No. It means fully alive in a very big space. Feel the difference right now? That's it. It's not passive and it's not spaced out. When I say more spaced, I don't mean spaced out. It's just when you're trying to keep infinite energy into a limited container, it's going to start shaking and all that. You got to let your energy. And this is true for various people who have lots of energy.
That's why I like to dance a lot.
Hmm?
That's why I like to dance a
yeah,
lot.
dancing is awesome. Dancing, singing, I mean, those things are natural expressions of the human spirit. That's why they exist everywhere, forever, in human society. Beautiful. Yeah, something's really nicely coming open through here now. That's nice. See, we all have infinite love to give and to receive. That's when we're fulfilled, when that's cooking. It's one of the reasons these retreats can be so amazing and wonderful. To realize that. Beautiful. You feel that? Feel that wideness? That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful radiance. We're infinite beings of light. We're not, contracted little critters that have to behave. I mean, we are, I guess, in social whatever, but not really. Doesn't mean we go running around screaming naked in Safeway down the aisles. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not about acting out in some crazy way. It's about being fully awake. It's beautiful, and it's very simple, too. So let that heart keep healing and releasing all of that burden of being hard on yourself and being treated harshly. Let that all just transform out of your heart and let it turn into a beautiful, loving light. Okay? Oh, wait a minute, for you? Just He was ready to be seen. He came out of his hutch. He's feeling safer now in your presence. He usually stays in his little hutch. It's a good retreat, I can tell. We were talking about, softening and really letting the warmth and love and tenderness in. I like Professor Yu. softness is actually permeable and transformative. And that's why the Ho'oponopono works, because it's about loving. It's all about healing and opening the heart, because forgiveness and gratitude open the heart. Gratitude is one of the biggest openers. Generosity and gratitude are the biggest openers of the heart. I'm sure you know that. And so when you're loving, when you're really in the connection of loving, it is the richest. And you are actually in those moments when you are totally connected, you are giving fully of yourself. And that's when we're the happiest. And here on retreat, you're learning, if you haven't already learned, how to actually give that to yourself first. Because love starts here, and so does peace. And we can't give what we don't have access to. So the retreat is we should be jumping up and down for joy that we're working on the healing and transformation of the human, not just transcending into samadhi. I mean, that's fine. Samadhi's groovy. You know. I like it. We all like, bliss and ecstatic states. It's great. It's wonderful. But to love fully, that's the greatest high there is. Then you're happy. You're truly happy. There is no true happiness without an open heart. It just isn't. So that's the thing I wanted, the seed that I want to plant, is that seed of tenderness, gentleness, kindness, patience, forgiveness. May you be fulfilled no matter what. Yeah. I'm just planting little seeds into the garden.